There's something about fluorescent lights flickering at 3 a.m. that makes shadows look alive, like they're watching you from behind racks of stale chips. I never put much stock in the stories about the old gas station. Locals whispered about voices in the static, but I figured it was just the wind rattling through the pumps or the caffeine messing with my head. Still, every night as I locked up, I'd catch myself glancing out at the empty highway, half expecting headlights to pull in, half dreading what might crawl from the darkness instead. Tonight felt colder, quieter, the kind of silence that presses in on your skin and makes you wonder if you're truly alone. It started just as I was counting out the drawer, the radio muttering softly behind me. I'd left it on for company, but the music hiccuped and bled into a hissing static, sharp enough to make me wince. Then, under the white noise, came a pattern, a cadence, almost like Morse code. At first I thought I was imagining it, but the dots and dashes seemed deliberate, urgent, spelling something out. My name. Over and over, D-A-N-N-Y. Each repetition sent a chill crawling down my spine, until it wasn't just static, it was a voice, distorted and hungry, whispering the syllables like a promise. I tried to shut the radio off, but the knob spun uselessly in my hand. The lights overhead buzzed and dimmed, shadows writhing along the walls as if trying to escape. Then the pumps outside clicked on, one after another, despite being locked. The security monitor fizzed to life, and I saw shapes, figures with faces blurred by static, standing in a perfect circle around the station. They stared up at the camera, mouths wide, as if screaming without sound. My breath fogged in the air, even though it was June, and I realized I could see my own reflection in the monitor, except my eyes were as hollow and dark as theirs. The radio's hiss grew louder, drowning out the hammering of my heart. Then, in the reflection, the figures stepped closer, their hands pressed to the glass, their whispers seeping through the static. "You should have listened." I turned to run, but the door wouldn't budge. As the lights finally died, the last thing I heard was my name, drawn out in endless static, and the feeling of cold hands wrapping around my shoulders from behind, pulling me into the dark where the warnings had always waited.